Welcome everyone, my name is Mustafa, otherwise known as Chris, and welcome to Black Ops 2. Now, I don't do tons of this on my channel, but I will be doing it more from now on. And that's actually something that this video is about. Now, most of it is about another topic, which is obviously in the title, but I just need to get this out of the way first. Basically, in the past, I've gone over videos, I've said, oh, I'm going to be doing this, oh, I'm going to be doing that, but I've never actually mentioned it in it, like I've put it into one video or listed it in somewhere on my channel, so I'm just going to go over everything that's going to be happening on my channel. If there's stuff I missed, then you know, mention them in the comments and I'll tell you if they're happening or not. But yeah, there's certain things that I've said I'm going to be doing and I'm not doing anymore and stuff like that. I don't want it to be confusing for any of you, so I think this is a very useful video for that reason. So here goes, everything on my channel for the next, until like June or something, and then there'll be more stuff obviously. So you got my Crisis 3 bow montage. I'm about 3/5 the way through that. Obviously I was about halfway through it last time I mentioned it. Now that's taking longer to make now because I've got less time to work on it. I just biggled out my bitch, but whatever. Yeah, I've got less time to work on it, so it's going to take longer to make, but it will still be coming out. I got my Battlefield 3 video, sorry. It's like a return video, it's a one-off video. No more Battlefield 3 after that point until like Battlefield 4 or something comes out. And that's just me playing it because I haven't played it in months, and I just want to see how good I am at it or bad I am at it. I think it'll be quite a funny video. It's live commentary as well. I'm going to be doing some Black Ops 2 live, as requested by Karim. I think it's Karim Chefik, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. Also, if I pronounce that wrong, I'm terribly sorry. But yeah, he said we'll play some more Black Ops 2 live. He'd enjoy it, and probably more people would enjoy it. So I'm going to do a little bit with that. I'm not going to do a ton of it yet, because I know not all of you like Black Ops 2. So I'm just going to do a bit of it here and there and see what sort of I get in return, I suppose. What likes, what comments, what people think of it in general. I'm going to be doing Arma 3. There's lots of I didn't expect to be doing a lot of it, but after playing it, there is a ton I can do. And I'm going to be doing a lot of that, like once a week, maybe once a fortnight, once a week, once every so often. You know, it's going to be a very regular thing on my channel, and I hope you enjoy it when it comes out. That'll probably be like in the next couple of days, maybe next week or something. Depends on how quickly I can get good footage for it. So yeah, and I'm also going to be doing War Thunder, top 10 tips videos for fighters and bombers. I'm also going to be doing an awesome video, but not awesome as in the video's awesome, but I did a Japanese aircraft at awesome video, and I'm going to do that for all the other nations as well, so that it's all on my channel. I'm going to, Defiance isn't happening anymore. What happened was my friend who I was going to play it with, he's going through a really tough time, and I feel really bad for him, but I don't want to force him into playing a game when he's having such a tough time, so I'm just going to let it go, unfortunately. If he was looking forward to that, then I'm sorry, but, you know, people have lives as well, and unfortunately his life is not going too well at the moment, and it's just not something I want to force him into, so for that reason I'm not going to be playing it. I'm terribly sorry about that. Counter-Strike Go, I'm going to be doing a little bit of it here and there, not a very often though, but it's something I enjoy playing with my mates, so I'm going to do a bit of that here and there. I might do a bit of Kerbal Space Program. If you haven't played that, then look it up. But yeah, if you have played that, then you know that a lot of people do playthroughs of it. So it's not something I'm going to do a massive thing of. But I'll probably do a couple of missions here and there. If you don't know what it is, then it's basically you build spaceships and you fly them. You do missions on other planets and stuff like that with these Kerbal creatures, as they're called. They're like humanoid, but they're really small and green and look really weird and make really weird faces and stuff. It's kind of like a silly, serious game. It's weird, but look it up. It is quite cool and fun. And I might also do, I saw earlier the trailer for Metro Last Light. If you haven't heard of that, then I think it's a sequel to a game called Metro 2033. I never got to play that. But Last Light looks like it's a dark game, it's quite edgy, and it's got a very unique setting, I suppose. And it's something I quite look forward to doing, so I might do a little playthrough of it, not walkthrough or anything, just a playthrough from start to finish, and then that'll be it. That will be all you see, I suppose. And yeah, I want to do that and see what it's like, and if you enjoy it. So if you think you're going to enjoy that, or you want to look at a trailer and then respond to me, then please go ahead, because that'll be really helpful. Other than that though, I don't think I'll be doing anything else, and this is only up until like May or June, by the way. I've got other ideas for after that, obviously, but need to wait until the games come out. But if you've got other ideas that you want to see on my channel, like some tactics videos, some tutorial that you need help with, or something like that, then please go ahead, comment, and I'll see what I can do. You know, I might be able to get the game, or I might have the game, and I'll be able to help you out and you know, show you what it's all about. If you will. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all the videos. If there's anything I've missed, obviously mention to me, and I will tell you if it's happening or not. But yeah, so that's pretty much every video you need to know about on my channels until about May or June, July, or something like that. And then I'm going to start bringing out a lot of other stuff in general. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I want to get onto another topic. Now this is a very edgy, like very a topic I tread carefully on, because I know a lot of people may disagree with stuff I say. I know a lot of people may agree with what I say, but it is something that, you know, it's something I've noticed, it's something I'm slightly annoyed about, and it's something I'm slightly disappointed about as well. And yeah, you kind of just gotta, I don't know, listen to it, develop an opinion, and tell me what you think, because it's something I've noticed and I'm slightly annoyed about, like I just said. And I think a lot of people, I've looked at forums and stuff, and I've asked my friends, and a lot of them quite agree with me on it. So, you know, here goes, and I hope I don't hurt anyone's feelings too much. But yeah, the gaming industry. Now, it's been an industry now since like the 80s, like the early 80s, when arcade machines come out. Obviously, it's gotten bloody advanced since then, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, the gaming industry, in my opinion, used to be a very love-based industry, an industry where a game is made not for, well, obviously for the cash. The cash is a main motive of most companies, but the reason that there is a lot of games out there, like some are made with quality and effort and love and heart and stuff like that. The writer really cared, the director really cared, kind of like a movie. And then you've also got your cash-ins. Now, your cash-ins, for example, I'll give examples as I go through this topic, but your cash-ins are the ones that annoy me. The cash-ins are the low-effort, money, trying to make loads of money, not really giving a crap about what we do kind of games, and I'll go over those as well. So, what I've noticed since Call of Duty, now Call of Duty is a great game. Now, it's not a great game if you've played all of them, but it's just a fun social game. It's not a game I rate highly, but it is definitely fun, and I see why the industry loves Call of Duty so much, or at least the audience of the industry. Now, the reason it's successful, it came out at a time, like the Modern Warfare anyway, it came out at a time where there weren't many games of its kind. There were shooters, but they weren't shooters in its style. That's why it was successful. Since then, there's been World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. And no doubt there'll be more of them. They've announced one this year, I think, or they haven't quite announced it, but they're going to soon. And because of that, everyone's been like, oh, Activision are making lots of money. We could make lots of money too. It happens with most successful games. When a certain type of game is really successful, everyone tries to mimic it or try their own version. DayZ, great example. DayZ, amazing game. You know, it was only a mod, and it was brilliant. It was fantastic. I never got to play it myself, but Frankie on PC played it. Jack Frags played it, and I watched him play it, and I was like, oh, this game looks awesome. And then the Warzy happened, because obviously DayZ announced they were making, well, the developers of DayZ mentioned they're going to make a standalone game, which, from what I've heard from the developers, like blogs, and there was an interview that Frankie on PC did with one of the developers too, they sound like they're really putting effort into this game and lots of thought into every single detail to make it the best game possible. The Warzy, now a lot of you probably heard of this controversy, like where it was on, it came out on Steam, people bought it and then they wanted refunds, it got like a 2 out of 10 Metascore and stuff like that. You know, the reason is because it was a cash-in, or just to try and mimic it and try and become a massive competitor with the DayZ, but it absolutely failed. It was an arcadey version, and it was just, from what I've heard, God, I didn't, what? No offense to those of you who bought it, I wasn't going to waste my money on something I knew was a clear cash-in. It's got a similar name to DayZ. It looked very similar to DayZ. It just was made in such a short space of time that there was no way on this planet it was going to be a good game. And the problem is, there's lots of games like that. Like on PC, you got a free-to-play game called Arctic Combat. It's basically Call of Duty but free-to-play and terrible and that ultra crap. And you got lots of games like that. I'm trying to think of other examples. I know there are some, but I can't think of any. Now you got games like Halo, actually. Now the reason Halo was so successful was similar to the reason Call of Duty was so successful, and the reason DayZ was so successful is because it came out at a time where there wasn't many games like it. Now Halo had an amazing campaign and had a good online too, and it was just a very very different game to what there was at the time. So it was very successful, and they've obviously had more successful games. And the good thing about Halo is every single Halo game pretty much has been a good game. Now I don't even own an Xbox, but every time I've played a Halo game, I've loved it. So, you know, and now they're moving on to Destiny, another game in which looks like it has a lot of amazing love and effort and quality put into it, and it looks like it's going to be good. But the problem with cash-ins and stuff like that, and people looking at Call of Duty's success and thinking it's great, they're doing it too much now. It's become like the movie industry. Now the movie industry, you have hearty films and your cash-in films. Good. Here's an example. Taken. If you've seen Taken, it's got Liam Neeson in it. Brilliant film. Taken 2. That's all I've got to say about that. Nothing. It was just like an action mimic version of the first one, trying to make just a cash-in simple. Not any good at all. Star Wars. First 3 Star Wars films. I'm talking about the prequels. I'm talking about 4, 5 and 6, which should just basically call 1, 2 and 3 because that's what they were. Amazing films. They've really inspired the whole world in different ways because it was just so good. And then they make the prequels and they're just cash-ins. They're very merchandise. And what I mean by that is there's lots of little things in the movie like Darth Maul, double-bladed lightsaber. What's going to happen? They're going to sell a load of double-bladed lightsabers. And it was pretty much like that all the way through. Darth Maul masks and stuff like that. Because that's what happened with the original Star Wars films, but by accident. It wasn't made in a way that it was supposed to be like that. And the gaming industry is going that way too, and it annoys me in a way because these days you really have to filter through the crap to get to the good in terms of films. And if games are going to go like that, then it's just going to be like every month, maybe 2 months, you're going to get a new quality game, but you're going to get a ton of crap in between. Like Aliens Colonial Marines, great example of a shit game. So that's my thoughts on the gaming industry and the way it's going. So I hope you agree. If you disagree, obviously just let me know and stuff, but you know, it is what it is in my opinion. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please post a like, really helps me out. Comment with your thoughts and opinions like I just said, and subscribe for more if you're new around here. Have a nice day and catch you guys later.